Hello and welcome to RandomBlackHoles production, where I review weird videos and channels for your entertainment. Now today's video is so overdue. I wanted to make this video around a month ago, and I just felt it didn't have any, solid ground, didn't have any concrete evidence to go with, so I just decided to drop it off. But this week something interesting happened. The Antigo Police Department in Wisconsin got hold on this video. A video titled "Hey Walter, I got a new girlfriend today." Now, I don't know how they got hold on this video, but I can only guess it's because it kind of blew the fuck up on YouTube in the past, I don't know, 2 months or so, ever since, I guess, Scared Theater, Rob Dyke, and other big YouTubers talked about it, and brought it to the media attention, and apparently, I guess, to the police attention as well. And now the interesting thing is that the police, after investigating that video, tried to link it to a cold case that happened in 2009, in which a girl named Kayla Berg disappeared, and they allegedly thought she was kidnapped. The police initially claimed that the girl in the video looked exactly like Kayla Berg. She even wore the same clothes, or I guess approximately the same clothes that Kayla wore the night she disappeared. And so apparently in the beginning of the week, when the police investigated the video, they reopened the investigation and gave Kayla's parents new hope in finding their daughter. Now, I could sit here and, try to re-debunk this whole thing, but it's just useless. The police did this work for me, so I'm not going to sit here and talk about the video and debunk it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of a background. I mean, you might have heard it from media, and you might not have. So if you heard it, then you can skip to, I'll put an annotation here to the, I guess, the good part of what I want to talk about in this video. But if you haven't, then stay tuned and be informed, and then I'll get to the good part, what I really wanted to say in this video. In August of 2009, a 16 years old Kayla Berg, a high school gymnast in a small town of Antigo, went missing after a friend dropped her off after a night of driving around at a house in a nearby city of Warsaw. The house had been reportedly condemned, but she allegedly told her friend that it was her boyfriend's house. The friend that dropped Kayla at the house that night reported that the house seemed abandoned, all the lights were turned off, and it seems like no one was around. But he never stuck around to find out if she was fine. Now, since Kayla was a teenager to divorced parents, she constantly bounced between her father and her mother. And since Kayla as a teenager was given the choice to decide who she wanted to live with, either her mother or her father, and they, I guess, lived significantly apart from each other, it wasn't very uncommon for Kayla to, I guess, disappear for a couple of days. And I guess that's why it took 6 days, a whole 6 days, to report to the police that she was missing. Now, naturally, the guy that dropped Kayla off was, I guess, the #1 suspect in the story. But since, the story wasn't so far-fetched and there were no hard, solid evidence to back any counter story against him, I guess the police dropped that case off. And a lot of open questions remain in this case, like why was she going to that house? I mean, the mother was kind of puzzled about that. I mean, she said she didn't know anyone in that area. She might have been kidnapped, she might have been confused and lost, and there are so many scenarios in that case. And I guess when such thing happens to you, you start making scenarios up in your mind. You start completing the picture by yourself, and I guess that's what happened to Kayla's mother. And when she saw the video of that girl that really looked like her daughter, she started to fill in the blanks and really hope that that would be her daughter and that she would be alive and they would be able to find her. And fortunately, that video was not a clue. I mean, unfortunately, and maybe fortunately, it wasn't clue. I don't know. I mean, this thing is really sad, yet it gives a little bit of hope that she might be okay and someone might be able to find her, but at the same time it's still generally sad. And at this point I think it's needless to say that this video is of course 100% false. It's fake. The police had investigated it and actually found the actors who were in that particular video, and those people also had a separate YouTube channel called 2150 Studios, in which they just uploaded normal videos, I guess, of them acting. So now I'm getting to the part that I really wanted to talk about in this video, and it's about the power of social media and YouTube in specific in such cases. This case has been cold for like I don't know, 7 years, right? 2009, 2016, yeah, 7 years. And this video has been on YouTube for 7 years as well, and it just literally went under the radar. Now, when big names like Scare Theater and Rob Dyke and many YouTubers talked about this situation and tried to maybe debunk this video, they created a really big hype on that particular video, the "Hey Walter, I got a new girlfriend today." And because of that video blowing up so big, it really got the attention of the media and the attention of the police. Someone, I guess, brought it to, I guess maybe one of their fans brought it up to the police, and then the police started investigating, and that started the reopening of that case. And who knows, maybe this will do good. Maybe they will somehow find Kayla, or maybe some clues, and then the family might find some closure regarding this case. And this is really the power of social media, the power of YouTube, and this is what I wanted to talk about and to emphasize, that you're making a story, a debunked story or anything like that, and you think it's just for entertainment, just for good fun, but it actually might help if it's a real case, if it's something that is not publicly, or maybe the public is not aware of it, and you're actually bringing it to the attention of the public. You could actually do some good in help solving some mysteries in cases, and that is actually the power of this community, of the community that deals with the dark side of the internet, the dark side of YouTube. It's not necessarily something bad, like many people would like to portray it to be, but it can actually do some good. So this goes for the power of YouTube, for the power of this community, and I'm really happy about it. And this is it for the video. This is all I wanted to say. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.